Hello, my precious wandering souls. Welcome back to Miles Edgeworth AceAttorney Investigations. So last episode we had a little bit of a disappointment. I'm not saying the game is disappointing, not at all. This guy, forgot his name. The old man. Ambassador Alba is most definitely the ringleader of the smuggling ring. Thing is, since we are technically in Alabast, we can't prosecute him with our laws because in a way we are in Alabast. He has extraterritorial rights or something like that, so that's gonna be difficult. I'm not quite sure how are we going to do that. So let's see if we figure something out. Okay. I was going to say, oh god, is my game stuck? No. March 15 to 11 AM, Teatro Neutralis lobby.
I can't believe it, sir. Extraterritoriality.
Yeah. Yes, and there is nothing we can really do about that. In the end, we didn't have enough authority to bring him to justice. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If we can't just judge him with our laws, I mean, most likely this guy has the Alabastian law system like wrapped around his old wrinkly finger. So if he gets prosecuted in Alabast, probably he will get away with it because, again, he was like a military general or something like that. He was like really powerful, and he's the ambassador. So yeah, we're not looking so good right now. I can't believe that even though we know he's the boss, we can't lay a finger on him. I know. Lang? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, sorry to skip out on you, but I've got some business to take care of. Huh? Where is he going? If we can't even give an evil guy like him a slap on the wrist, then what the heck were laws created for? What good are they? If the law can't help us, then I'll go as the Yatagarasu and take care of this myself. Nope, don't you dare. Oh, don't you dare.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry, that was a bit too harsh.
I know how you feel, sir. We're trying to take on an ambassador after all. And he did tell us earlier to get out of the theater. This is kind of their country, I guess.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've been slapped across the face for just doing my job.
I mean, we did, in a way. What am I going to do? I don't know. Should I retreat for now and formulate a better plan of attack? If we retreat, we give him a chance to, escape or something. Hold it. Oh, hold it! Come on, everyone. We can't give up yet. Okay. I want you to think about something for a sec. We've never let up for even a second, and as long as we don't stop investigating, we might find the rotten treasure hidden here.
She's right.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. You're right, Kay. Very well. Let us reopen the investigations and see what we can what we find. Come on, Kay. Right behind you.
Okay, then I'll go check out Papa a bit more, sir.
And I have something that I need to investigate further in Alabast. Okay. We have someone in Babal and someone in Alabast. So what now? Now then, before I gather any more information, I should do a bit of housekeeping. Oh, we're getting rid of the evidence? Let me just check what we have here. Yeah, this is one thing that Edgeworth does that Phoenix doesn't. Phoenix doesn't usually get rid of evidence. Whenever we have a case with Phoenix, he just keeps every single thing. As useless as it ends up being, he keeps it. Edgeworth is like, alright, I don't need this anymore. Let's see. Oh, we got this one recently. We got this one and this one in last episode. Oh, use the passion flowers. Okay. Passion flowers are erased from my organizer. I thought he was going to get rid of more things. Ah, alright. Alright, so what now? Ambassador Alba seemed agitated over something. Oh, agitated Alba. I sense that there is something he doesn't want us to investigate. I wonder why. There are two special circumstances that surround the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something happens on Alabastian soil, we are unable to legally prosecute him. Cool! It sounds like embassies are the perfect place to steal whatever you want. I wouldn't put it like that, but yeah, sure. And murder them as second. Run a smuggling operation and make counterfeit bills, apparently. But I thought all the counterfeiting was done by Mr. Koshin in Babal. Yes, he apparently used the embassy's coupon printing press to do it. Oh, I didn't read that, sorry. I didn't read it. Hold on, I need to... As soon as I can get to logic, I'll read it. But it's the same story over there anyway. Babal also has extraterritorial rights. Which brings me to my next point. The ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Those rights are effective even in our own country. Really? No matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. He retains some very special rights indeed. Basically, no matter what wrongs he may commit, we can't bring him to trial here. And we can't really trust that that Alabast will try him properly. So I guess we really don't stand a chance, do we? We might stand a chance if we can somehow nullify either one of his special rights. How? Okay, I didn't read that logic thing. I don't think I have anything I can connect here. Okay, we got this one. Koshin's counterfeiting operation, I guess. Use Babalis Embassy's printing press and Babalis ink to make counterfeit bills. Hold on. These two are from Babal, right? Under that logic, I don't think it's going to work, but under that logic, I think I can connect this one and this one. I might be wrong. Oh! Alright, never mind, I was correct. I didn't know. Okay, I was just thinking, these two happened in Babal, so maybe they are connected. We know that the counterfeit bills were printed using the embassy's press, but the necessary materials, such as the Babalis ink and paper, must have been hidden in a secure location. But what do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun? Well, he probably had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it all. Right, so we can assume that the renovation was the cause of the plate and bills disposal. And the reason Mr. Caution was killed as the ringleader of the smuggling operation, based on what we know, who do you think was the one with the most to gain? Colillas Paleno, Manny Caution, or Kirkus Alba? I mean, Alba, right? I'm pretty sure it was Alba. Is the one person who has been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both embassies, the co-conspirator who is mopping up, Ambassador Alba. Ambassador Alba had a very strong motive to kill Manny Caution. A motive to kill Caution. Alba could conveniently place all of the guilt for the smuggling onto Caution. Hold on. Maybe this can help me with the... I forgot the other piece of logic that I have. Like, agitated Alba and the motive to kill Caution. I mean, they are the only two pieces that I have. Maybe with the investigation I will get more, but for now, let's see if they work. Yeah, all this time that I've been connecting logic pieces, either it's because it's obvious or it's because I'm just making guesses. But it worked. The cause of Ambassador Alba's agitation, the rotten treasure we may find, and the motive for killing Mr. Caution, Miss Yu said it herself, that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her words as face value, which I don't really do, but... then the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Caution was killed. Then you mean Ambassador Alba is the real killer? Probably. But I thought the two of them were friends. Maybe they were, but what if Mr. Caution was the one who first betrayed their friendship? Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Caution pushing really hard for Mr. Paleno? Uh-huh. To be ambassador after the reunification? Yep. Yes, and that was the real reason why he wanted to steal Alabaster's primitive statue. So Mr. Caution hired the masked second to go steal it for him. But when Ambassador Alba found out that what he was up to, he killed Mr. Caution? It is definitely a possibility at this point. Those two really were thinking of no one but themselves. But the question now is, how did he do it? Ambassador Alba was in Alabast, but Mr. Caution's body was discovered in Babal, right? Right, and that is what we must solve next. Huh. Alright, I guess we just investigate things. Anything you want to tell me, Kay? Can I speak to you? Alright, partner. Yes? Oh no, it's just investigation. Alright, I thought it was something else. What is this thing? It's a backdrop they used in the Steel Samurai stage show today. I love the climax of that show. Steel Samurai Sushi Slash! That was the first time I'd seen the special move. But well, the Gemini Ninja stage show's climax was much better, of course. Oh, is that a fact? Edgeworth, focus! That scene when he sang for Princess Misola and gave her those hair sticks. I could totally feel the love there in my heart. Perhaps the Yami Ninja is just more popular with female audiences. I suppose it's a different Yami Ninja, because, you know, if you know what happened in the last case of Justice for All, it has to be a different actor. I don't really know what else am I supposed to do. Flowers? Flowers were sent by a variety of people and businesses to celebrate the goodwill event. Even the Steel Samurai received some flowers from the ambassadors.
There are so many bouquets here, it's like a wedding ceremony.
I believe the flowers for those are for a slightly different reason.
What do you mean? This event was supposed to be like a wedding between Alabasta and Babal, right?
Yes. Actually, I believe they're more in a state of divorce.
Okay then, this event was supposed to be their remarriage ceremony.
I suppose you could call it that.
The lovers to enemies to lovers again trope.
I don't know what else to do.
I can't.
Okay. I don't know what else am I supposed to do. Oh, the pictures. I didn't see this. This was taken just before the two ambassadors gave their bouquets to the Steel Samurai. Wait, is it just my imagination? Or is there something in this picture that I've seen before? Oh yeah! Wait! Hold on. You're right. You're absolutely right. I want... yes. This thing. Right? It appears to be a bouquet of Persian cyclamens and roses.
Edgeworth knows flower names. Wow, you even know the exact species? I never would have figured you for expert on flowers.
No. It's all because of those flowers that old lady sends me every month. Freaking old bag. Just look at me. I sound like some sort of botanist.
That's good thing. That's a good thing to know. Flower language is really pretty. So, what exactly is this yellow flower here?
That one, I'm not sure.
It kinda looks like...
Hold on, do I have it? I'm not sure if this... Can I check this? I might be wrong, but it kinda looked like this. I don't know.
What? You don't know?
As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before.
No,
we have. We actually have the same. It's exactly the same. It's also missing this little piece here. It's a knife. The knife is... Ah, the knife is hidden inside the book, eh? I see. But I feel as though I've seen this shape somewhere before. That memory, Edgeworth. That memory. Yes. Yes. It's connected because it looks exactly like this. Babal's national symbol is the butterfly, and Alabasta is the flower. Alabastus is the flower. It would appear that someone is employing the old hide a tree in a forest trick.
What are you mumbling to yourself about? Wait, what? The handle on this knife! Ah!
Yes, it's the handle that was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Koshen. The weapon that killed him was carried through the Triathlon Neutralis, in the very bouquet Ambassador Alba was carrying.
Aha!
Commemorative photo. Taken at Theatrum Neutralis, the murder weapon can be seen in Mr. Alba's bouquet.
Aha!
So what now? The flower motif. It looks like one of the flower petals is missing.
Oh, are we finally making the connection that
where is it?
This tiny piece thingy came from here?
And we're making that connection now, actually? It looks like one of the... Okay, it's missing.
Oh, and take a look at the weapon itself. It's missing the exact same petal.
Yep. Then the knife in this photo is most definitely the same as this murder weapon.
Uh-huh. Display determined to be Alabastion. The flower motif petals are separate.
I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alba was so nervous and agitated. Because he had a freaking murder weapon hidden in plain sight. It must have something to do with where Mr. Caution was killed.
Yes, he was carrying the murder weapon, so you know. Very suspicious.
A place where the Alabastian ambassador was likely to meet the Papalese, Mr. Caution. The place where Ambassador Alba happened to have committed the murder is...
Theatrum Neutralis. Right? I mean, I guess?
Take that!
Right? I mean, I wasn't absolutely sure, but it makes sense.
The only place that makes sense is here, at the Theatrum Neutralis.
What? Here?
The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that the both of them would have been oh my goodness, what the frick? That both of them would have been in is here. For some reason I can't talk.
But if that's the case, then everything changes. This theater isn't actually Alabastian land. So that wipes out one of those extraterritorial rights he has.
It makes logical sense, in which case, it is a reason for us to investigate further.
So what should we check out?
Let's see... I believe we should check the immigration records for both Alabast and Babal post-haste. Babal's records should be easy to obtain, however, the problem will be Alabast. I wonder if they would allow us to see their records, despite the order to vacate.
Objection!
Oh! Siska? I'm already one step ahead of you, Miles Edgeworth.
Francisca.
I have here the security footage from both Alabast and Babal. You would do well to take a look at its contents.
Okay, thank you. Footage of the entranceways into Babal and Alabast from the Theatrum Neutralis. Okay. You move fast.
Amon Karma strives to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep on retreating like this. I took the liberty of looking over the Babal investigation reports as well.
Oh?
From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say that we can solve this case.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We won't be beaten. Because my cute little subordinate is going to try his very best, isn't he?
You still on that, okay. Hasn't she patronized me enough already for a lifetime? Nope. As long as we continue this case, she's still going to call you her subordinate. So this video contains footage from Alabast's immigration screening area.
I really hope there's something in there that we can use.
Okay, let's check. That's Alba. What? Still Samurai. Which menu's footage should I examine? 5:23 PM. Right? The card, the Steel Samurai. The spear is bent already, so Larry did the whole spinning the thing around already. Oh yeah, because he said something like, oh, I couldn't do the move because the spear was bent. So yeah, that makes sense. I guess the card? Doesn't something about this lumped shape strike you as odd?
It is weird. Huh? Isn't it supposed to be this shape?
I don't remember. I think we saw a picture of the Steel Samurai, but I don't think we have anything to compare it to.
Nope.
Alright, fine. No, there is clearly something odd about the bulge. If only we had the pushcart itself, we could compare and confirm my hunch. Pushcart. Still, Samurai pushed this into to all of us from the dressing room. The bullshit is unnatural. Oh, there's something inside, for sure. Next, let us check the footage from Bapal's security camera.
I hope it shows us something good. Flee! There wasn't a single sign of a suspicious person or anything.
That, right there, is the contradiction.
Huh? Did I miss something?
You didn't miss anything, because there was nothing to miss. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Koshin entering his own country.
But wasn't his body found in Babal?
Uh-huh.
So if his body was found in Babal,
why isn't it on camera? Why don't we have anything on camera? It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. Oh, I usually get the two countries confused, mixed with each other, but... What now? Oh! Ambassador Alba! I thought I had asked you for you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgeworth. Actually, I thought I should let you know that this theater sits on my country's soil. You've had your fun, and I've enjoyed our little game. I dare say that you've even achieved a new high score. However, once you've recorded a score, that same game can never be replayed again. Gamer Mr. Alba, I guess? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done, and it's game over. No.
Objection!
Where do you think you're going at this time of night?
After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret. Yeah, of course. So I am heading to the airport now to return home. Oh no, you don't. No. I won't let you do that. I'm afraid I can let you do that.
Yeah, so that you can be tried in your country and not get any consequences, right?
There are still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, and you know it. Ugh. Who was it? Hold it. Oh, Paleno! Hold it! Please, may I have a little bit of your time, Ambassador Alba? Ambassador Paleno! Even just a teeny bit is fine with me. The already strained relationship between our countries is in a precarious situation, you know. Very well, if you insist. Thank you, Paleno. I will play just one more round with them and see what they want. Not that they'll get any further. Ambassador Paleno. Mr. Edgeworth, all I wish for is the normalization of relationship between our two countries. But there is one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. You'll do what's right. Thank you for your vote of confidence. Okay. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch after all. Oh, don't worry. You won't get to that plane. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to just one question. That's more than enough, because I only have one question anyway. I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Mr. Marikoshin. Oh, I see. You seem to have a good hand this time around. This should be fun. Okay. This really is the very last chance we have to bring him down. I won't allow even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by. Okay. Alright. Ambassador Alba's alibi. Frankly, I still don't understand why I'm being placed under suspicion here. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Koshin and I were fellow smugglers. But your but to get to the point, I was in Alabas the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Baban. That's my alibi. So, what is your alibi? That is correct. So that is your alibi. That is correct. It's simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Babal. Now that we've cleared that up, I'd appreciate it if you could move out of my way. Hell no!
Hold it!
I said hold it! What is it this time? I thought I told you I'd only allow one question. Huh. You did. But you still have yet to really answer my one question. What? Until you tell us the truth, I will refuse to budge an inch from where I'm standing. Huh, very well. I'll play with you just a little longer.
Miles Edgeworth, as my subordinate and representative of this country's prosecutors, you are forbidden to lose.
Thank you, Siska. I'll do my best. Of course, that is something I've understood from the start.
That guy is the one who other my father killed, isn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
The goal of the first Yatagarasu was the capture of the smuggling ring's leader. My father and Uncle Bad. Their legacy will live on, through me. So that's why we've just got to catch him, okay?
We will, I promise. Now, Ambassador Alba, let's have at the truth now, shall we? No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains the same. I think I know what to do. I think here?
Hold it!
Maybe? It's not a hypothesis. Earlier we proved it to be what happened. Well, let's leave that to one side for now. Because it doesn't change the fact that I have no motive. Oh, so you really had no reason to kill Mr. Koshin? If you want to suppose I had one, then why not? I'll indulge you. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game to me. Even if that's how you see things, I'd appreciate if you would take me seriously. I'm sorry, I suppose you are in a bit of a pickle. Very well, a game is not fun if the playing field isn't level. Therefore, I formally claim that I had no motive to kill. Now, let's see you disproved it. How can he stand there looking proud when he knows he killed another human being? Well, I'm not going to stand by and just watch him get away with his crimes. In that case, what motive was I to kill my co-conspirator? What motive? Perhaps your motive was... What is it? This thing, right?
Objection!
I suppose that's what I had to do. If you want to know, I believe you did have a motive to kill. It was because Mr. Koshin had betrayed you. But you had your own reason to. Namely, you wanted to put the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil, and because you were trying to test each other, it turned into this mess.
Objection!
Well, that was a spooky objection. Kinda sounded like Manfred. Ugh. I don't believe this. You have a bad penchant for telling tall tales, Mr. Prosecutor. And if you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument. I never use guesswork in moving my cases forward. That's a lie, but I use guesswork. Okay, maybe not. Maybe Miles doesn't, but I do. It has been proven that this note was written by Mr. Koshin's hand. Shall we take a look at it? The content of the note is a request calling for the death of Alabastus Primidux statue. Huh. By killing him and pushing all of the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. I believe you understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him.
Objection!
Are you finished with your hypothesizing? Excuse me? Let's suppose I did have a motive. Even so, a motive or a thought alone can kill. Isn't that right? I didn't expect him to resort to playing the semantics game with me. It appears that this is where the real battle will begin. Now then, if you will excuse me. Now! Wait, what? I told you at the very beginning, didn't I? You only get one question. Ambassador Alba, if you could please give us a little bit more of your time. It doesn't matter what kind of man Manny was, he was my subordinate. Which is why I would like for us to figure out the real cause of his death. I don't think it's gonna work. That is something for Papa to figure out, and something to which I have no relation to. Oh, now he's even turning down a request from Ambassador Paleno. What now? I'm very sorry, but it seems that now even my voice falls on deaf ears.
There is no need for you to apologize, Ambassador Paleno.
God, we must find some way to stop him from leaving. It seems there are no further objections. In that case, please allow me to return home. Hold it, who was it? Okay? Yeah.
Hold it! Hold it right there, Ambassador Alba!
Okay?
Like I said, Mr. Edgeworth, the Yantagrassus legacy will live on through me.
Yes, but how do you suggest we stop him from leaving?
You just leave that to me. Ambassador Alba, do you recognize this?
No, and why should I recognize that tattered old organizer? Wait, where have I seen that before?
Oh wait, it's Mr. Faraday's organizer, right?
The thing with the information about the KG8 incident?
That is a clue my father, Baron Faraday, left for us.
Did you say Baron Faraday?
Mr. Faraday's organizer! Don't tell me this is the one from the second KG8 incident?
The one in which he wrote about the Yatagrassus key.
K coming with the clutch. Yes, this organizer belonged to the prosecutor you had Miss Yu killed 7 years ago.
Huh. I have no idea what you're talking about. You say that like it was related to me.
Inside this organizer, he wrote up every detail of every evil thing you did.
What an amusing little girl you are. But that sort of trickery won't work on me.
If you won't believe me, then take a look at this.
And what is that toy there? That's...
Oh? This secret device was used by the Yatagarasu, or rather, by my father. 7 years ago, he used this when he snuck into this embassy.
What?
These 2 pieces of evidence that hold information the Yatagarasu dug up on you. If you go home now, I won't hesitate to send it all up to Alabaz right behind you.
Little girl, get to the point.
I want you to go up against Mr. Edgeworth one more time. If you win, then I'll haul over these 2 pieces of evidence.
Yatagarasu, even the thorn in my side. Okay, does that organizer really contain any information on his dirty dealings?
It's nothing case-breaking, really.
Then it was just a bluff. You're starting to sound a lot like that man.
Even if it was, we still can let all the info my father and Uncle Buck found go to waste. Plus, just the existence of Little Thief is troublesome enough for him. Those two pieces, and the keepsakes of your father. It's okay. I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. He'll come out on top in the end.
Okay.
When the going gets tough, someone's gonna be there to put the wind back in your sails. After all this time, you're still quite a feisty one. I applaud your powerful nature. I refuse to lose these two. Ambassador Alba, you won't be returning home until you give us further testimony.
How dare you all, barring a person like me. Ambassador Alba, your testimony, if you please. Alright, but this is the absolute last. Then, even if you use all the power of Ambassador Paleno's office, you won't stop me. I can't let this opportunity Kay has created for me go to waste. Alba's Alibi Part 2. The last time I went with Mr. Goshen was here at the Theatrum Neutralis. After that, I was in Alabas the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Goshen again after that. So you see, there is no time span in which I could have killed him, wouldn't you agree? Now, since you people were practically begging, I'll allow you to question me.
What an arrogant old man!
Yes, but no matter. We can allow this chance to escape us. I will warn you though, you've reached the end of my patience. Waste my time with any inane questions and you will be punished. That's fine. It's not a big penalty. So any needless pressing or presenting will hurt our case. Wait, pressing too?
In that case, the only thing you can do is present the correct evidence. Understood?
Of course, I don't intend to let him intimidate me. Wait, so pressing is also bad? If I press in a place that I shouldn't press, it's going to be bad for me? I know Mr. Goshen was killed before he returned to Papal. In which case, there is only one statement to which I need to present the evidence. I think I know, but I'm kind of scared. I think I know exactly what to present and where to present it, but I'm a little bit scared now. Maybe it's here? We have the thing, the photo. I don't know. Let's try it.
Objection!
Oh, okay. I'm scared now. Okay. One thing I have to say. Although I didn't remember much about this game, and although I played this game like a lot of time ago, I remember this guy was incredibly difficult. So, yeah. I'd like you to take a look at this picture. It's a rather nice picture, isn't it? It was to commemorate the restoration of relations between our nations. Oh, it's commemorative, alright. One that captures the proof I need to show that it was you who committed the murder. Come again? This is the knife that killed Mr. Goshen. I see you recognize it. As well you should, for it was you who brought it to this theater. Nope. You hid it in among the flowers you were to give to the Steel Samurai. Meaning that you killed Manny Goshen here at the theater. Gah! It's time for me to catch my flight. Now!
Objection! Objection!
We're not through yet.
Objection!
It's game over for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Shut up! But I thank you for the entertainment. No matter how passionately you are it, the end result will still be the same. I won't be returning to this country ever again. That's right. This man is an ambassador. He has territorial rights. No matter how hard we chase after him, we won't be able to have him tried in court. Yes, that's exactly the face you should be making. The face of a worthless cur. I really wanna cuss right now. I really wanna cuss. But I won't. At least not now. No! What now? Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I must bid you farewell. Okay, what now? The courts. Is there no one who can lay a finger on this man? Is this really the end?
Knuckle back!
Lang! Hey! That looks so cool! Agent Lang. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Prosecutor. Get out of my way. My plane is scheduled to take off soon. Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Alba. I'm through playing games with you people. You can't touch me. If you do, it will spark an international incident, Agent Lang. Sorry, but no, it wouldn't. Oh? Did you do something? What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Good job holding the fort down here until I got back. I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me, but you did something and that's good. So, Mr. Alba, your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. Oh, you're so freaking screwed now. What do you mean revoked? Spare me this nonsense and let me through.
Knuckle back!
Langsy says, for aiming for the throat, shoot the neck shield off first. Ah, Interpol headquarters and the Imperial household of the Kingdom of Ablaze. Took a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved on it. Oh, the Imperial household. What have you done? Oh, you don't have your territorial rights now, you little asshole. You have been relieved of your duties as an ambassador, Mr. Alba. See, this is why Lang is the best boy in this game. What? What? Effective today, effective right now. And you have Mr. Prosecutor's videotape to thank for this.
The videos de Yantagarasu protected.
You can't be arrested simply because you're an ambassador. In that case, I thought I stripped you of the title. You underestimated me, a descendant of the founder of the Tainment philosophy, Lang C. 4,000 years of deeply entrenched connections and networks around the world have really paid off. He went back to being the stupid old man. It can't be, I don't believe this. My ambassadorship has been revoked. I don't know if I should just go back to old man voice or normal cocky Alba voice. Looks like you're finally coming down to grips with your new standing.
Woohoo! Looks like he's turned docile again.
He's probably in shock from the loss of his shield.
Oh, what a shame. I had so wanted to use my whip on him.
Who says you can? I mean, he's an old man for sure, but he's an asshole. Francisca, please, go off.
Why is this happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest ambassador. Yeah, right, of course.
Not so fast.
Do you really think you can still put that on us now? We've already ripped away the mask and see you for who you really are, Mr. Alba.
Ah!
Objection.
No, I won't be stopped now.
He still intends to fight us.
Persistent, are we?
So what if I am no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence on me. The fact remains that you cannot arrest me. I'd expect no less from you, the boss of the smuggling ring. Well, the rest is up to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Understood. You say that I killed Mr. Caution in the theater. But even if it's true that there was a knife in my bouquet, I left that bouquet in the theater. So anyone could have taken it out from there and used it, right? Besides, the claim that he was killed here itself is odd. After all, wasn't his body discovered in Babal? Are you claiming that I carried his body all the way over there? Preposterous. Not necessarily. It's not that you carried the body.
Objection.
I'll be the one to prove whether it is preposterous or not.
Good.
Ex-Ambassador Alba, are you ready? Keep doing that, Edgeworth. Because this is no game. This is war. Alba's Alibi, Part 3. I killed Mr. Caution in this theater using a knife that was stuck in my bouquet. I left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. Besides, Mr. Caution's body was discovered in Babal, right? Wait, are you saying the exact same thing you said just a couple of seconds ago? There is no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to Babal. Actually, there is. There is a way. Look, don't you think you've had enough fun with me? Nope. You've already stolen my ambassadorship from me. Will you have me surrender too? Absolutely.
Not so fast.
You have no plans to ever return to this country, isn't that right? Did you know that a bunch of your subordinates are seeking asylum because of you? As if I care. Oh, that's not gonna sit well with Lang? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, put this guy out of the embassy and we can finally end everything. I know, and I will give it my all to see that he lives in handcuffs. Without the title of ambassador, he's just another witness.
Yes, just another witness. You know, suddenly I feel like whipping him unconscious. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's get this guy.
It feels nice.
And get him good.
I wonder if they understand that all I can do is present evidence to the testimony.
And that is enough.
Don't worry, Edgeworth. I got this. I know exactly what to do, what to present, and where. Here.
Actually, Alba, or should I say ex-Ambassador Alba, there is a way.
Objection.
Comeuppance. It feels nice. Actually, I do believe there was a way to transport the body out of the theater. Perhaps you should give this a look. What is that supposed to be? It's footage from a security camera that captured the state of the immigration area. Should I congratulate you on getting your hands on it?
Just letting you know that we're not the only ones watching your every movement.
Ha! Thank you for the warning. Now, if you could take a good look at this section here. This lump here inside the pushcart, do you know what's causing it? Should I? Because I don't. In that case, allow me to enlighten you. This is the cause of the unnatural lump under the cloth in the pushcart. It's freaking caution.
Take that!
What is the meaning of showing me that? Is to say that the unnatural bulge in the pushcart is Mr. Caution's body. You had the Steel Samurai wheel his body away from the real crime scene. Let's just hope that Larry doesn't get in trouble for that. Because technically he didn't know, of course, but he technically was helping out with the crime. What a guess. But I wonder if you have any evidence to support it. I admit that for now it is but a hypothesis, however... If you can prove it, then I'm afraid I must be on my way. I don't have any more time to play with you people. Hold it. Hold it! Hey, Gumshoe! Sorry I took so long, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Oh, the pushcart! Oh, Gumshoe, you're so amazing.
Gummy?
Detective Gumshoe, is that the Steel Samurai's pushcart? Yes, sir. I found it in the open-air stage area. So that's where you went. The detective experience that Pops left me with. Oh. Oh. I thought I'd follow my gut and go with it, sir. So, Mr. Edgeworth, is this worth anything to the case?
Yes, actually it is.
Yes, it just might play a major role in solving this case, Detective.
Raise his salary!
But something isn't right. I thought that the entire samurai family was in Alabast. Where exactly in the open-air stage area did you find this pushcart? I found it just lying there at the edge of the stage there. Oh, well, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, Detective. Yes, sir! Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Oh! Oh? Oh, what? What's this?
Sorry.
Huh.
It's blood.
Oh, I wonder where the blood came from.
This must be Mr. Caution's blood. We need an analysis, which only goes to prove that Mr. Caution's body was indeed transported by this pushcart. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You kill Mr. Caution at this theater, and then place his body inside the pushcart. And then... you force the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body for you.
I mean, it's Larry.
He probably had no idea. How could you know that there was a body there? I forced him to move the body into Alabast. What nonsense! Why would I bother to do such a thing?
Objection!
You were scheduled to make a speech in Alabast, meaning it was difficult for you to take a stop in Babal. However, what if you moved the body to Alabast? Because it was your embassy, you could keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence. And then you smuggled it out of Alabast. No! If I can show you how you moved the body from Alabast to Babal, then I win. But you can't. The security between the two countries is incredibly tight. I'll be the one to judge whether I can or cannot prove it. Oh, and so I ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after your return to Alabast.
Grr.
I mean, you're not an ambassador anymore. You don't have any special rights. You are at my mercy right now.
Miles Edgeworth, have you figured it out? Do you know how the body must move?
To be honest, I have nothing to support my hypothesis at this time. However, I don't believe I made a mistake in my logic up to this point. Which means...
There is no question that can be answered, right?
The Primiduc statue was smuggled successfully through a brief flight through the air. So why shouldn't there be an answer as to how the body was moved? Which means that there must be a logic flaw somewhere I can exploit. Okay, movements in Alabast. After I returned to Alabast, I had my picture taken with the Steel Samurai shaking hands. Then, just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatagarasu appeared. I feared for the national treasure, so I raced back to my office. Is that all? Yes, that's all.
Objection!
It looks like you left out a few things, such as the murder of the masked second. Furthermore, you left out the part about meeting with me in your office.
Ah, those trifling matters. I don't believe I need to speak of those things again. Stop speaking so slow. I do so hate to waste time.
What?
Francisca, whip him, all you want, please. You. Is not every life precious? You know he doesn't think that. Do you really need me to answer that for you?
Objection!
People like you cannot be allowed to wander freely through society. Huh. Then you'd better try harder, because I doubt you'll find a single contradiction. If I don't find any, I just press everything.
He's really full of himself, isn't he?
Yes, he is. How can he be so confident at a time like this? Ha 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 ha. Come, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask whatever you'd like. I think I couldn't see any contradictions, so I guess I just press everything? Maybe? It always works, and he can't play give me that penalization because he doesn't have his power anymore. So I just press everything. After I turn to the left, hold it. So why was it only with the Steel Samurai? I thought the Pink Princess was also around. The Pink Princess was suffering from a bad hip at the time, and the doctors recommended that she rest.
Wow, so you do have a soft side after all.
I don't think so. The pain of a bad hip. I suppose none of you can really understand how it feels. Old people understand old people, I guess.
Oh, so you tend to strain your back as well, huh?
But isn't that just because you're normally all hunched over? Yeah, that's true. He did need to keep up the act no matter what, I suppose. The point of this is not to discuss my back problems. For about 15 minutes after our handshake, I was in my office preparing for the speech. Yes, I was about to start my speech. The others appeared. Hold it?
Hold it!
I don't know. That Yatagarasu was just a trick that you had set up. A most amusing joke. And how do you propose that I set it up? If you really want to know, I can explain it in detail for you. You arranged the spotlights in the rose garden so that when you were to take the stage, the audience would see the Yatagarasu's shadow. Oh, that is an interesting tale. Sadly, it has nothing to do with me. You...
What is going to take you to fess up to anything?
Very well, then let's... Sorry, I was giving Edgeworth Alba's voice. Very well then, let's move on to a different question. After the Yatarasu appeared, what was the state of the Rose Garden?
Everyone took refuge inside the embassy. I even helped with the effort. And then, once everyone was inside, well...
I fear for the National Treasure, so I race back to my office. Hold it?
Hold it!
And what happened after you returned to your office?
I don't want to keep on repeating this, however... Upon my return, I had a stroke of bad luck and bumped into a masked man.
Objection!
And I don't want to keep on repeating this either. But his name was the Masked Second.
I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares about it.
Who cares what he was called?
By the time he got to the Primiduc statue that he was supposed to steal,
it had already been swapped for the fake. Talk about an unlucky man, being bludgeoned to death with a fake statue. Miss Von Karma is really letting her whip fly now.
keep doing that, keep... I think the scriber is her silence while she's doing it. She's really pissed off. She must be at the limit of her patience as well. But physical attacks are meaningless here. Only evidence will suffice. After we're done with them, I'll just let Francisca do whatever she wants. Grr. I can find a single flaw in his argument. At this rate, I won't be able to prove that he's actually guilty or of anything. Are we finished here?
Miles Edgeworth, can't you not come up with how the body was moved to Babal?
Sir!
Mr. Edgeworth!
Even after proving so much, is he going to get away with it? No. Is this the end?
Bluff, Edgeworth! Bluff! If it works for Phoenix, it has to work with you!
Hold it, I don't know who was that. It appears that we made it just in time. Oh my god.
It appears that we made it just in time. It would be a great honor if you would allow us to be your allies in battle.
I'm not giving him an epic voice, I know that's Larry inside. And the freaking puppet thing is so...
Evil Magistrate, it's time for you to pay! It's the Steel Samurai?
No, it's just Larry and all that.
No, you are mistaken, for I am Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of New Old Tokyo. And this is Pink Princess Mommy.
Ugh. Stop. God.
Chipu.
Ugh. And here I thought I would never have to see her again. But who am I kidding?
She's always in some case. We can never escape her.
Oh! You and me, Edgeworth. You and me. The two people that I wanted to see the least.
Same.
Larry, what are you two doing here?
Way to show your gratitude, Edgy. We just wanted to help. Yeesh. I'm gonna get the bad guy with a single thrust of my...
Go away. That's no way to treat your friend. And all that.
How can you be so mean to us, Edgy Poo? All three of us came to lend a hand and this is how you treat us?
Are you actually going to help us?
Well, isn't this grand? And I see they managed to find the Iron Infant.
Does that really matter right now?
Hey! Is it just me or is the Iron Infant completely soaked? Oh, wait! I think I know what happened there. Huh? Oh yeah! I found him in Papal, but he was in the middle of the pool.
Wait a second. Larry, go back to what you just said.
Huh? Oh, it appears that we made it.
Not that far back! God damn it, Larry. Something about finding the Iron Infant in Babal. And he found it in a pool? I don't recall there being a big one in Babal.
Oh, that! Well, I was in Alabas the whole time. So I had no idea how the Iron Infant wound up in Babal.
Oh! Oh, wait! I think... Oh, I have an idea. Oh!
God damn it, why is it? It's always the case with Larry, like, he always makes things difficult, but in the end, somehow, he helps us. Freaking Larry. I thought I had lost him in the rose garden. But I guess maybe this cute kid can swim, huh?
Wait, what? Larry, you lost the Iron Infant in the rose garden? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. But I found him in...
Hold it!
That's enough, Larry. I see. The Iron Infant that Larry lost managed to move between the two countries. Furthermore, the Iron Infant was found soaked in the middle of a pool. This is what I've been looking for. It's another smuggling route between the countries. The key to the route the Iron Infant took to travel from Alabas to Papal is the Yatagrasu, bilateral symmetry, counterfeiting.
Bilateral symmetry.
Ah, that's right. This embassy was built with bilateral symmetry in mind. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
There is a location I wish for you to examine post-haste. It is where I believe the route used to smuggle Mr. Caution's body lies.
Does something like that really exist, sir?
Yep.
Oh my god, of course! At first I was like, what the hell happened with this thing? No, it makes sense.
An embassy built on bilateral symmetry, meaning that this is where we need to examine.
Right here, right? Because, assuming that these things are symmetrical, and we know there's a pool here, shouldn't there be a pool here too? Okay, I think it's something like here. I don't know if I can make it a bit more specific, like more like maybe here.
Take that!
Yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it.
Yes, I mean it makes sense. It makes sense because we didn't see a pool on that side, right? It's too late. It doesn't matter now what you do. It's all a waste of time.
Let them back!
You will stay here with us and wait. Oh! My cell phone. This is Edgeworth. Is that how you answer your phone, Edgeworth?
Mr. Edgeworth is here, sir.
Aha!
There's a reservoir here, just like the Rose Garden.
Just as I suspected.
What is it?
The two sides of this embassy are mirror images of each other, which means that there is also a pool at the corresponding location on the Babalese side. Mr. Caution's body was moving to Babal through the pool in Alabas.
Objection!
Avoiding the topic with a vague answer like that is unbecoming of a prosecutor. If you don't mind, I'd like to see more physical proof if you have any. The Iron Infant is positively soaked in water. What do you think? Why do you think that is? It's because he was fished out of a pool. And not just any pool. It was the Ablaze one. I think it's pretty obvious at this point that what must be true.
Uh-huh.
The water reservoirs in the two courtyards are connected.
Objection!
And where is your proof that the two sides are connected?
Objection!
The proof is right there before your eyes. The half-drowned Iron Infant. This blasted doll! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back!
Good job, Gumshoe.
Hey! Don't tell me you guys figured everything out without me.
No, it's okay.
Well, I mean, yes and no, but, you know, we did, thanks to this hero of justice's son. Even if he's just a doll, he managed to help foil the villain.
Not so fast!
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, look, I don't want to say this, but
It's kind of unlikely that the body just happened to have passed on through to Babal.
this guy's a doll and he's small, so I can't believe it made it, but...
Uh-huh.
He has a point.
Yes, that's right. I'm glad someone here understands.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you going to next propose that a dead body can swim through a pipe? You see, Mr. Prosecutor, our chase after this man is far from over. See, I mean, we saw a possible way to go between both embassies, but we're not finished. Agent Lang.
Why is he helping Mr. Alba out now?
I don't think he's helping out. He's not. He realized a flaw in my argument and is helping to move the logic along. In which case, I should return the favor and find an answer. And another thing. Mr. Caution's body was found in his office in Babal. So what happened to his body after it was transported to the open air stage? Huh. Mr. Alba had an accomplice in Babal, remember? You mean Sina, right? With her there, you can see how it was possible to move the body up to the office.
Objection!
Are you seriously claiming that she swam through the connecting pipe with the body?
He's right! Miss Shinna would drown if she did that.
That's a big distance, so yeah. It's hard to imagine that she swam through the connecting pipe. It looks like your hypothesis about how the body was moved is still only half-baked. In the end, it's just the befuddled musings of an accusatory man. Now then, I believe you should give up and allow me passage. No, because from the start, there was no feasible method of transporting the body. What? Mr. Prosecutor, recall Shinna's movements. What was happening in the embassy around the time Miss Shinna was in Babal?
Oh, if only there was a way to get rid of the water in the pool.
Actually, get rid of the water. Aha, that's it. Now I believe this time we really are done, right? No!
Objection!
Huh. Unfortunately for you, it's far from over, Mr. Alba. You are a most persistent man. Are you saying that you've thought of a way to move the body through the water? Move the body to the water that is completely unrelated to how it was done. Excuse me? The reason I say that is because there wasn't any water there at the time. What do you mean, there wasn't any water? Just what it sounds like. Tonight's event made it possible to drain the water, allowing the body to be moved. Because we had some fires in Babal.
Take that!
Tonight, the Jat agrees to set fire to a variety of locations in the Babalese embassy. In order to put the fires out, much of the reservoir's water was used. Of course, when the water was used, the reservoir's water level went down. If enough water was drained, the connecting pipe would be used to traverse the border.
Objection!
So what? The water level went down. The reservoirs were connected. Does any of this matter? You can't prove any of this. Pretending to be ignorant won't work with me. We both know what kind of situation we are in right now. Even if in a game, there comes a critical game-changing moment. A moment in which you hit a wall that you must overcome in order to beat the game. Gamer Edgeworth, I guess. I haven't lost yet. I found the route you used to smuggle the body, and that route will lead to your defeat.
Not so fast!
Even if all the water was used by the firing effort, you still can't really call that a smuggling route. I know that. Ha 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 ha! I should have figured that you would notice. Hey, Mr. Alba, how deep are those pools anyway? I'll have you know, those pools are extremely deep. And there are no ladders or footholds around the walls either. It would be difficult for Shin-Na to hold the body and climb out of the pool. Ladders or footholds around the walls. There was no need for such things. What do you mean? If one were to use a certain something, they could go up or down in the pool at will. Oh, it looks like you got an answer already. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Prosecutor? Enlighten us already. The way in which Miss Shin-Na and the body were able to rise up to ground level. If there was a way to control the water level, that could be the way the body was moved. There is. This was used so that the body and Miss Shin-Na could move up and down in the pool. These things.
Take that!
Because we know those things can fill the pool. Right? Mr. Alba used the fountain spouts in a manner of speaking. He used the fountain spouts? How so? The water level in the pools can be controlled by opening and closing the spouts. Miss Shin-Na and the body were lifted upward by their buoyancy in water. The fire on the Babalese side and the firing effort. These were set in motion all for the sake of smuggling Mr. Goshen's body. Ugh. Shall I show you where the final destination of my train of logic leads? First, Mr. Alba used the fountain spouts in advance in preparation of things to come. Then he took the pushcart that was brought to the rose garden and pushed it along with the iron infant and Mr. Goshen's body into the pool. At this time, Miss Shin-Na was busy conveniently starting the first fire in Babal. Then she made for the open-air stage pool to wait for the firing effort to begin. When the firefighters used the water in that pool, the water level went down. And by the time the fire was put out, the pipe between the two pools was exposed. This is where she puts the pushcart from Alabas into Babal. Once that was accomplished, Mr. Alba simply opened the fountain spouts once more. And the water level rose up to its original level, along with Miss Shin-Na and the body. After that, Miss Shinna used the pushcart to carry the body up to the Secretariat's office. There is an elevator in the embassy after all, so you see... Even with her small frame, she could have easily transported Mr. Caution's body. And that wraps up my thorough explanation on how the body was moved. Gah. Gah. Huh. Well, ex-Ambassador Alba, what do you think? Not so untouchable without your precious extraterritorial rights to protect you, are you?
I knew you could do it, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to fight back.
Objection!
You accuse me of moving the body across country lines. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you don't have what it takes to indict me.
The nitty-gritty? What does the old man want now?
Proof, I believe, is what he seeks. Actually, I think I know. Yes, proof. Without any. Who is to say whether or not any of what you've said really happened?
He wants proof? What are we going to do, Mr. Edgeworth?
There is no need to worry. I've had all the proof we need all along. The body wasn't the only thing to go through the pulse connecting pipe tonight. Just as Detective Gumshoe found the pushcart in the open-air stage area, so too did I find one other item there. And that, actually, it wasn't you who found it, it was Kay, but she's on my team. And that piece of evidence is what will prove that the pools were the smuggling route. This was another thing that was smuggled over to Babal's open-air stage area. This quote-unquote pig is not actually a pig, but you know.
Take that!
And what exactly is this? Huh, you have no idea, do you? This little piece that I found on the Babalist side will be your own doing. A guitar pick. Would you care to explain how that is going to do me in, as it were? It's not a guitar pick, actually. Much to your chagrin, perhaps, but this is not a guitar pick. What? This is something I found at the open-air stage, which was transported with the body. I naturally assumed that you would recognize it, since you took a photo with it after all. But since you don't, allow me to show you what this fragment from the stage area belongs to. Oh, you know, the freaking knife with a little piece missing? Okay, I don't know how much I still have left from, of episode. I've been recording for almost one hour and a half.
It's the knife!
Take that!
Let us take a good look at the murder weapon that was used to kill Malik Ocean. Uh-huh. On the handle of this knife there is a beautifully blooming flower. However, it would appear that it's missing a single petal. Now let's see what happens when we try to fit this pig in that open slot. Ta-da!
It's a perfect fit!
I assume that the petal must have fallen off of the flower during Mr. Caution's murder. And then it was accidentally placed into the pushcart along with Mr. Caution's body.
Objection!
That's an interesting story, nothing more.
Objection!
Oh, I assure you it's more than just a story. Because for some odd reason, this flower petal was wet when I found it. It was wet, you say? Yes, and the only place it could have gotten wet from is the open-air stage pool. Now I ask you, how did a part of the weapon which was smuggled into the theater wind up in the open-air stage area on the Babalist side of the embassy? I don't think I need to waste any words explaining this, as this petal explains it all for me. It proves that someone went from the Rose Gardens pool on through into Babal. Impossible! The people of Senfa have been waiting to see you face to face, Mr. Alba. I'll tell everyone back home we'll be there soon. You should be happy. Why? Why? It's a little late to be asking that question. You should have known from the very beginning. When you took your first life. No matter how you may plot, or how you may try to cover it all up, you can never hide from your crime and what you've done. Because we are here to see to it that justice is served to people like you.
Objection!
You can't call what you've given a perfect argument.
You know, I don't think this guy is going to ever admit to his wrongdoings, Mr. Edgeworth.
Nope.
Because he values himself above all else. People who can be negotiated with, or people who refuse to admit when they've lost. I don't believe those kinds of people really exist because everyone breaks eventually.
You're right. In that case, I have no choice but to use all of the evidence I have. I'll use it all until he breaks under the weight of his crimes. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. This really will be the end of the line. There's more! Oh god! Oh god, finally! Oh, my poor throat! So, I'm gonna stop recording because my throat is killing me. Alright, everyone. Hopefully next episode will be the last. Hopefully, I finally get this asshole thrown into jail. Alright, so I'm going to stop recording and I hope you liked it. If you did, maybe consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.